Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be reading some of your guys' Pillar Chase 2 hot takes. Make sure to comment more of these, because I'm going to be making this into a series. And also, please don't attack anyone mentioned in this video just because they have a different opinion than you. If you even think of doing that, then you're a dork who needs to go outside. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Number 1, Rosemary is actually one of the best monsters. Yeah, I kind of agree. If you know what you're doing with her and you're a skilled player, then yeah, she is actually a pretty good monster. And from what I know, most Rosemary mains are pretty chill, so yeah, I agree with this. Next one is my top 3. Number 3, PCX is a stupid, unfun to play as and against. Yeah, I agree. I've played as PCX. He's super annoying to play as, and he's, of course, super annoying to play against. He's just not as OP as he was, but still, he's just super annoying to go up against, and I don't like him. I never did. Number 2, a majority of the level 45 coats are better than the level 75 ones. Examples being Baldy, Forest King, Mimic, and Tinky. I wouldn't know this because the only ones I play as on those are Tinky. I played as Baldy once and I didn't really like him, so I wouldn't know this, so I don't really know what to say. And number 1, Noliticus and Jeff take a lot of skill to play as while still being a fun monster. I haven't played as either of them, so once again, I can't really say much. Next one, I like Mr. Virtual's new chase theme. I do too. It's been really growing on me lately. I've realized that it really fits Mr. Virtual, and it's actually a pretty decent chase theme. BX's chase theme is way better than Paranoia. I mean, yeah, I do like BX's chase theme, but I do think Paranoia is better. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to disagree on this one. Baldy is a great monster. I know I just said that I didn't like Baldy not that long ago, but I said that too quick. Baldy's actually not that bad. I mean, his abilities are but his other ability, which isn't an ability, is being able to chase survivors, because Baldy has an infinite stamina. At the start of the game, it's pretty hard to chase survivors, but towards the end of the game, it is really easy. He gets really fast, and the survivors will lose their stamina, so if you see Baldy towards the end of the game, you're pretty much dead. There's no way you're surviving him. So yeah, I do agree with this. 3 hot takes. The new Mr. Virtual chase theme not only fits better than Paranoia, but I think it's better than Paranoia. I do think it fits Mr. Virtual more, but the song went way too hard for me to say that the new chase theme is better, so I do agree on the first part, but the second part, I don't know, I'm sorry. PCX is seriously the worst monster ever. Whenever a PCX main hits me once, I get targeted for the entire match. Oh, but PCX does 20 damage. Bro, I don't care. You can 20 damage my ass. Yeah, I agree. Even with the nerf, he's not as fast, but still, he only does 20 damage. But once he hits you, he's just going to target you for the entire time. And because he's so fast and you can't really do anything about that, you're pretty much just dead, and there's nothing you can really do about it. And you could say, oh, but he has a high stamina drain. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. He'll just get it back, and he can use his jump ability, which has a cooldown of, 5 seconds? I've never even liked PCX to begin with. When I heard he was getting announced, I was confused, because I was like, we already have EXE, why do we need this guy? But then I learned that there's, 2 characters per franchise, but still, there are hundreds of Sonic EXEs, and you really just decide to pick this one? There's so much other cooler ones than just the OG Sonic EXE. Come on now. Baldy is actually a very fun monster to play as, and also incredibly strong. I mean, yeah, his start game is pretty boring, but once you get going, it gets pretty fun, and he is also really strong. I don't know why they decide to make him a free character. It's just putting all Baldy mains to shame. And it doesn't make sense either, because if you know what you're doing, Baldy could be one of the strongest monsters in the game. So I don't know why they decided to make him free. If I were them, then I would make Valem free, if anything, because he's one of Blade Ninja's old Minecraft horror OCs, I think. But yeah, I don't think Baldy should be a free character. Uncle Samsonite is not fun to go against. The millisecond you're in the domain is pretty much over, and you pretty much have to pray that when you get out to the right door, you have enough stamina to outrun him. Sure, he's easily loopable, but it's just annoying how one mistake can pretty much kill you. Yeah, I kind of agree with this. If he makes you dance, then he gets a hit on you and sends you to the domain, it's done. There's no coming back from that. And like you said, there's a feature now in Uncle Samsonite's new rework. I mean, it's not that new now, but still, where he can chase you when you get the correct door. He can chase you out of it. And the thing is that Uncle Samsonite doesn't lose any stamina in the domain. So he has full stamina while you're down to like 10 because you're running around trying to find the correct door, but then he just chases you out of it. There's no surviving, so yeah, I fully agree with this. Rosemary and Baldy are the best monsters, not lying. I mean, yeah, if you know what you're doing with them and you're a skilled player with them, then yeah, they can be pretty good, but I wouldn't go as far as saying they're the best monsters. I mean, yeah, they are up there, but they're definitely not the best. Dungeon should get reworked. Yeah, I kind of agree. The doors did get reworked so that they're much faster to open now, which was a problem I had with it, but the other one I had is that the layout just sucks. It's annoying to play on as Survivor because I pretty much just run around in loops the whole time because it's just a giant maze. And it's also not fun to play as Monster on because once you kill enough people, if your monster doesn't have an ability to highlight players, then you're pretty much just going to run around the rest of the round trying to find someone. And you can't because the map is just too big. Yeah, this has always been one of my least favorite maps. I've been playing this map for months and I still don't fully know the layout. Gilgamesh should be removed and never come back because I do not find it fun having doors closed on me 24/7 by the last person. Yeah, I kind of agree. I don't really like Gilgamesh that much. Like you said, the doors getting shut on you as a monster is really annoying, and it's just such a big map. I mean, yeah, Dungeon is pretty big, but Gilgamesh is like 10 times bigger. Like, it's huge. From what I know, apparently, before I started playing, Gilgamesh was originally in the map roster, but got removed because it was too big. And then it got brought back in the Strongholds game mode, but then Strongholds got removed, and then they decided to bring it back again? If it got removed twice due to hate, I don't know why they thought bringing it back again was a good idea. But if I'm being honest, I actually like Strongholds, and I liked playing Strongholds on Gilgamesh, but the Valley map was much better. I honestly feel like Forest should be replaced by the Valley map because the Valley map is bigger and you're not spawning right next to the monster. Springtrap is overhated. Yeah, I fully agree on this. I've heard too many people say that Springtrap is the worst monster. What? Yeah, Springtrap might not be as good as some other ones, but he's not the worst. I've never played a Springtrap, but from what I've seen, he seems like a pretty good monster. He has really good abilities. The only thing that's not that good about him is his speed, but his abilities counter for that. Rosemary is better than Vapor. I mean, is there even an argument for this? But Vapor deals like 80 damage. Who cares? Vapor's abilities are mid, and he's really slow, he's easy to loop, and he's a heavy hitter, but it doesn't really matter. Rosemary has better abilities, and she's just a better monster overall. And last but not least, 2017X is overrated. Legit, every single EXE I see is using 2017X. The same goes for PCX. Every PCX I see is either 2011X or 2017X. I mean, I'm using the 2017X skin for EXE, but I currently have the ultimate skin for PCX. But yeah, 2017X, not gonna lie, pretty overrated. The chase theme is mid, and he's just way too glazed, to be honest. I agree with this.